Steven, the Teen Services Coordinator at the Dim Springs Walker Branch Library, and today I am in the Idea Lab with
Mr. Aaron.
and he is also from the Dim Springs Walker Branch Library. I have heard through our library tour, our Idea Lab tour with Miss Jennifer, that you are the person to contact to do anything with our CNC machine. Is that correct?
That's right.
Alrighty, well, what do we need to do to get started?
Well, right now we're working on a project for a patron. They gave us an image that they'd like us to carve into a piece of wood, so we're going to get that started today.
Alright.
Good deal.
Alright, let's go see what's going on. Okay, so are we over at the workstation with the CNC machine? What is going on here?
Well, for our project today, we had a patron submit an image through our website. If you go to the Livingston Parish Library website at mylpl.info/CNC, it'll bring you to this submission form page. It's very much like our 3D printers. If you have a 3D project, you submit it through our website, and then the same thing with our CNC machine. CNC stands for Computer Numerical Control. Basically, it's a fancy term that says it's a series of codes that the machine uses to move, so forward, backward, left, right, up, down, and it has a little drill on it that will cut and carve specific designs. So if you have a two-dimensional image that you want us to design, something like this picture portrait, it'll basically act like a drill that's drawing into the wood. Or if you want to do something more three-dimensional, it does the same process, but it adds depth to it as well, giving it a little bit more texture. Now, if whichever file type that you want to work with, whether it's 2D or 3D, pretty much any file type that you submit we can work with, whether that's a JPEG image, a PNG image, a thing file, an OBJ file, all that kind of stuff. If you ever have any questions about what files you should submit, feel free to call the library. We're happy to answer your question. But today we're doing something fairly simple. We had a patron submit this nice little kind of knotted Celtic design. So we're going to take that and we're going to basically transform this image into code that the CNC machine can read. And then we'll cut it out and try to get it all set for them.
Awesome. So other than the design, what does the patron need to provide for us to be able to give them this product?
For CNC projects, similar to our Cricut machine, patrons can provide the materials that they want to work with. So whether you want to cut into softwood or corkboard, whether you want to cut in, we can do certain kinds of metals as well, aluminum, brass, stuff like that. You provide the materials, so if you have like a little block of wood like this, you can get stuff like this at craft stores, little bits of craft wood. You bring it into us, as well as the design that you want to submit, and from there we will take it and try to lay it out according to your specifications. So we're going to use a block of wood like this today, and we're going to carve in our design. So now that we have the image that we're going to cut, we're going to take that and put it into our software.
Awesome. And what is the next step? Do y'all do any fine tuning here, or like if someone wanted to add text to that, would they need to submit that, or how does that work?
For any additions to a file type, we have on the submission form a little notes section. So if you have specifications like you want the design to be a certain size, or you want to add someone's name, or maybe a little bit of a message or something along with that, we can add that in as well. Some of the software we have will let us add in additional things, simple shapes, words, phrases, stuff like that. So if you have a specific idea in mind, you can fill that into the notes section, or you can give us a call or come in person, and we will work with you to try to get it as close to your vision as possible.
All right, well, awesome. I think I'm out of questions. If you don't have anything else to tell us about the process, can we see it in action?
Sure thing. Let's get that going.
like a drill bit that just spins really, really fast?
Yes. Some that are different thicknesses. This is the finest one that generally will work with fine detailed stuff like that.
Awesome. And how long is this project gonna take?
It's going to depend on the different types of projects we do. For this one, it shouldn't take more than about 30 minutes or so. But obviously, the more detailed it is, the longer it will take to cut through. But we should be able to work with most projects as long as we can get it done in about a 12-hour period. With a single pass of the machine, we should be able to handle that as far as projects go. We can always break up projects into smaller bits as well.
All right. Well, I will see you at the end of 30 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Aaron.
Sure thing.
All right. Well, it has been 30 minutes, and Aaron has given me a call saying a project is done. Can we take a look at it?
Got it all finished right here. You can see that it got through all of the detailing just fine.
Yes. Take a look at this. Get closer. That is amazing detail. I'm sure this patron is going to be very happy. The patron brought in the materials like you said, so is there any cost to this for the patron?
Not at all. Since patrons are providing their own materials, there's no charge for it. Once a piece is done, we'll give them a call and let them know that it's ready. And once they come by, all they have to do is pick it up and let us know if they're happy with it.
Awesome. Well, I hope this patron is happy with it. Thank you for showing us the technology that we have at the Idea Lab, and I will see you all next Saturday for the next STEAM Saturdays.